2026 Red CentreNATS number 12. It is just around the corner in Spotlight today in leading up to our amazing Festival of the Wheel. Joining me in the studio on the phone, or shall I say in and on the studio phone, of Australia's Wild Bunch team. And aren't they a wild bunch? Mark Hunt, good to have you here. G'day, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Thank you very much for having us.
No worries, our absolute pleasure, and we will be having you even more so when it comes to this year's Red CentreNATS. Now, how many years has it been since you've been involved in the Red CentreNATS, coming and going to and from Alice Springs?
Well, I've been going to Alice Springs and racing in Alice Springs competitively for probably the last 7 or 8 years.
Yep.
Maybe a bit longer. The Red CentreNATS, this will be my second year there, I think. Maybe my second or third year there.
Right.
Yeah, we've been invited by LMCT to bring up some Wild Bunch cars to run at the event. And LMCT has put up some really good prize money for a lot of the competitors for different brackets. So, yeah, we're more than keen to jump on board and come out and support him and look after the spectators and all that in Alice Springs. We just love it up there.
It's a great place to be, especially that time of the year. It's Father's Day weekend. Couldn't think of a more appropriate event to have on a Father's Day weekend. Look, Mark, tell us a little bit about the Wild Bunch and where they started and what they actually comprise of, and what sort of drag racing, I guess, style they are.
Yeah, right. Well, they started back a lot of years ago. They have a bracket now in drag racing called Door Slammer.
Mm-hmm.
Previous to Door Slammer, it was called the Wild Bunch, and it generally was guys that had really, really big supercharged motors, loud, fast, and they put them into different car bodies. In them days, they were mainly your Aussie car body, Mustangs, Camaros, Piranhas, whole HQs, like we're talking about Garth McIntyre, he's a legend of what. Victor Bray in a 57 Chevy. Benny Gatt used to race Fords. All them guys from way back in the day were part of the building of Wild Bunch.
So the definition of not Wild Bunch, the definition of Door Slammer means it's actually a car body which has been heavily modified, so it's still ostensibly the same vehicle in the terms of, like, it's not a fiberglass body, it's a factory steel on frame body. Is that right? Frame on chassis body. Is that how they call it when, in terms of the doors actually open and shut? They're door slammers.
Yeah, the door slammer relates to a car body with opening doors.
Mm-hmm.
Door slammer itself, now that bracket has moved on with technology. A lot of the bodies are fiberglass or carbon fibre.
These days, yeah.
You'll notice some of them now, look like they got a bit of a stretch front on them.
Mm-hmm.
But the Wild Bunch body still remains the same as it was when it was driving around the street.
Yeah, okay. So they've taken a street car and completely just turned it on its head,
yep.
But still maintained it's still maintained the very essence and core and soul of what once used to be a road registerable car.
Yeah, I mean, some of the cars we got coming up now, we got I think it's a 48 Willys that's all in original condition, apart from being turned into a hot rod style car. We got a Ford Escort with a massive motor sitting out the bonnet of that thing. My car itself's an original 56 custom line, metal body. Then we get down to, we got a later model Camaro, an early fastback Mustang, and a HJ Monaro with a big motor hanging out the bonnet.
Mark, tell us, when it comes to being, I guess, if you want to say, specified or at least be recognised as a Wild Bunch car, a Wild Bunch hard-hitting dragster, do you have to come in at a certain number of horsepower per block size in order to even make the grade?
No. What we do is we open it up to only supercharged cars. It's the non-turbo cars, and they're not other cars. They have to be supercharged. It has to have opening doors, and it has to be a production car. Right? It's not something that we don't have dragsters or altered in the bracket. It's just the highlight itself is the original old car body.
Now, let's talk a little bit about the event's headlining entrance here. We've got you, of course, and I take 470 is the number that's going to be emblazoned on the side of your car. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so, yep.
Now, who else is on board here? I've got you, and just give us a list of the other guys.
Well, this was a hard one because they put out a call to me to bring up some Wild Bunch cars, and I got probably 25 Wild Bunch cars listed.
Yep.
And we had a whole heap. Said, Mamo, yeah, we'll come, but it was limited to the amount of cars we could bring for this event, and because it's the finals, the series final, we had some top contenders in it. So Greg Angus, he's coming out of Victoria in a HJ Monaro. Very nice, very well-presented car. Darren from LA Motorsport down here in Adelaide, they're bringing up a fastback Mustang. Then we've got a bloke Smithy, he's got the Ford Escort, and Derek Spear, he's got the Willys Coupe. And then there's another guy by the name of Sean Kirkman bringing up the later model Pontiac.
It's going to be a pretty big jam-packed show. You're racing across the entire weekend.
Yeah, well, our Wild Bunch bracket runs all the races on the Saturday. So there'll be a lot of other racing going on out at the track as well. They got the heavy hitters. They run on Saturday, and so we start our qualifying Saturday mornings, and we go into our eliminations on Saturday lunchtime, and the finals Saturday night.
I tell you what, it's going to be an absolutely jam-packed weekend. It's been great chatting to you, Mark. Thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us about this year's Red CentreNATS and Red CentreNATS number 12 with the Wild Bunch national titles. Remember, if you want to get on board, just simply go to all the w's.redcentrenats.com.au. Mark, have a great day, and we'll catch up with you with all the roaring noise and thunder down the quarter mile at this year's Red CentreNATS in September, mate.
Thank you very much, mate.
All the best. Take care, buddy.
Okay, bye.
Spectator tickets on sale 24th of July. It's all on. Register now at redcentrenats.com.au for early access to those tickets, and we'll see you at this year's Red CentreNATS 12 with Breakfast on the Beach on 8HA.